Hello everyone, this is Fading Death with another Minecraft video, and right now I'm at 29 FPS, 28, and I'm going around. But the reason I show my FPS and how bad it is, well, not really bad. I lock it at 30, so can't really tell anything. But something you may be able to tell actually is how the video looks. So I think last episode I mentioned my graphics card, and I got it, I put it in, and I forget if I said this, but I had to get a new power supply because mine wasn't good enough, and it took a while to put in, but yeah, so right now, this may look a little odd, and that is because I'm running the GLSL shaders mod. That's bright. So, yeah, this is what my base looks like with all that stuff, kind of. I would run my 512 by 512 texture pack, but it looks just so weird. Like, I kind of wanted to use it, but the problem is that it just looks really weird. Like, I can record with it, I guess. Like, that's not really the problem. It's just so bright. But because it's so, like, textured and everything, I need to get under. But because it's so textured, it looks, like, kind of weird, because there's just tons of little dots, and if you actually look at it, it has really good, like, it looks good, except when there's dirt. It just looks weird, because there's so much detail in it. So, here's my tree farm. I was going to harvest it on camera, just to show you guys, like, kind of what the output is. And also, I haven't done a subscriber shout out, and that is one reason, because, I forgot to last episode. And also, the reason I haven't done it, well, that I might not be doing it soon, kind of, is because if you notice my levels, it's at 64. And I don't really want to use my levels. I want to see how long I can keep it at 64. And this is all I'm using as armor, this. And then I have the PixelSun's head on, which is one of Dragon's accounts. He had me kill him, and I guess he had the head on him. It looks like it doesn't even show that it's enchanted. Like, it's just purple, I guess. So I'm going to cut. Whoa, why is that happening? It's like burning up. What? I don't know. But I'm going to cut down all the trees, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just clearing out the leaves now, and you may notice that the shaders mod is actually off. That's because I'm actually not going to use it. I was just, like, seeing what it is, like, kind of just seeing what FPS I was running at, kind of, and then also like, just what I thought of it, really. But something that I didn't really like is, like, the lights, how it was always changing. It was super bright sometimes. And then also, when I was looking at the leaves, they were just going all around. It was so weird. Which, leaves I don't really like. The grass moving around is fine though. And also, lastly, it was hurting my eyes, kind of. Which I don't really want to have because I want to be able to just make videos and not really care. Well, like for a long time, and I was playing for 20 minutes and started hurting my eyes, and as soon as I like stopped, like just now when I stopped and switched back, my eyes stopped hurting. So yeah. Also, with this wood, what I've been using it for is, I'm just going to leave this. What's annoying is I can't pick up these leaves. Like, what? No. Blocks, and I've been logging in and out, and it hasn't really done anything. So, just going to put away this wood, but it gives me a lot of stuff, which I like. It's a really good farm. But now I'm going to show you what I did with some of the wood, because I've harvested that a couple times. I actually increased how much wood you get because I made the trees closer together, which actually works. I thought it didn't. And I also added another layer, well, another row of oak trees, which you can plant right next to each other. And that's why it gave me a lot of, well, that's why I had a lot of logs. And if you remember a while ago, I said I was gathering ice. This is what it's for. So here's an ice path, and it goes all the way down my base, well, track, which ice paths are twice as fast. Well, at least I know that with the hatches on. I think the hatches increase it by a certain amount of speed. I'm not exactly sure about that speed. I haven't finished putting the hatches on because I actually used all my wood. So that's one reason I need the tree farm. If you're wondering, I've mentioned this before, but if you're wondering how you don't hear anything when normally you hear something, I have a macro on my mouse that allows me to basically like, it sprints forward and then it jumps up and down over and over again. So I basically have it do that, and it goes all the way down my track, and this is how far I am. So it's quite a bit of blocks. I've used, I think, like an inventory full of, well, no, not that much hatches, but yeah, I'm going to need like tons of hatches because I put down like 2 inventories of ice, so that's a lot of hatches. And then 2 hatches, well, 1 hatch is basically 3 wood, so I'm going to need, for a stack, that's 16 logs, and I think it was like 9 stacks. So 9 stacks a harvest of normal logs. I don't really want to do the math, but yeah. So I like this a lot more because it's faster, and hopefully I won't mind going along this as much, and because it cuts the time in half. The time was like 10 minutes now, should be like 3 to 4 or something like that, which is a lot better than a 10-minute cart ride. And yeah, if you don't have a cart, then you're basically just screwed. Okay, wait, what? Those textures look so weird. They have like white on the ends. So I'm actually going to show you guys the 5512 texture pack now, in case you wanted to see it. But because it takes quite a bit to load, I'm going to have to stop the recording, so I'll be back. Okay, so I started up the texture pack. Usually it doesn't lag like this. I should be able to play normally without these lag spikes. But like, it's so weird because if you look at this, like, it there's like itty bitty grass things, but when you aren't zoomed in like that, it's just like tons of dots, and I cannot play like this. Well, at least with the grass. Like, everything else is basically fine. Like, the glowstone is fine, pumpkins, but it's just the grass. Like, tall grass is fine, but when you're walking by, it's just changing so much, and I don't really... Like, it's a good texture pack. And then also stone, like, lava, what, it looks like it's actually slimy, and if I show you some sticky pistons, which, I don't know why I went in here, but, like, some of the textures look really good. But what I like is how it's, like, grimy. Do you see that? Like, it looks like it's, coated in something, almost, and it's basically, like, reflecting, and, like, I like that look, but, can't really use the texture pack. Something that I don't really like is the look of the nether brick, how it's like 2 dots like that. But sticky piston in here. Where's this one? I don't know. What the? That's supposed to be a pig. Well, there usually is a pig there. But yeah. Like, everything looks really nice. Like, the words, you can easily tell, like, what they say. It's not completed, like, as you can see, like, that's not done. Well, that is done. This isn't done. That's not done. That is. This isn't. That's not, like, there's a lot of stuff that's not done, but the stuff that is done looks awesome. So, really, I kind of wish I could use this. It's just, it does lag like you were seeing. And also the grass annoys me. So, like, maybe I might try a 256 texture pack. Currently, I use a 64. It's 64 Faithful. I found one. It's not actually made by the person that makes the 32 Faithful, so it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close, and that's what is really all I care. So, I'm going to switch back and to the normal texture pack, and I'll be back. Okay, so I turned off the texture pack, and now I'm in here. So, what I want to do is make a pathway through my base to make it more organized, I guess. And one thing is, it's going to be a 4-wide pathway. And if you look over here, unless I want a floating pathway here, it's going to have to be 2 wide, which also this is only 1 thick in some places, like right there. And, well, or I could put it here, which is 4 thick, which would go right up against there, which not sure if I'd exactly like, but yeah. And if you're wondering what Dragon's talking about, I set up a shaders mod. Well, I set up shaders mod with Optifine for him, and that's what he was talking about. So, what I'm going to do about that is, like, not having enough space for pathway is actually, if I want to get over here, you have to go straight through the this. So, what I was thinking is actually having it like a direct pathway, like straight on right here, but the thing is, this is a window like that, and it would just look odd. And actually, how big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it's actually uneven, which is kind of a problem, because I actually wanted it like to be even, so it could go straight in the middle, I guess. But because it's odd, I'm actually going to just put it right here. I actually just thought of that, just saying. Not that any of you really care, but yeah. So, so this is my Silk Touch pick. Just going to take this out. And you saw my inventory, probably, if you were looking. And let's put that there. Get a bit more. So now, it's like that, and then just to match the other one, I'll just go like this. Then, there. So now I have an exit right here. And, I'll probably do something with that. So I can get in, coming from there, get in there and exit over there if I want to. And it looks fine. I mean, like, there's no problem. And I kind of think I should add one right there, which I could do. Basically just move all this over one and take that extra bar and put it right here, which is actually a pretty good idea because it allows a lot of entrances, but which is good. So instead of wasting your guys' time, I'm just going to like set everything up and I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished a bit of the pathway. Like, that's not all I did. It's just where I left off, but I actually have to go. And also, I don't have enough stone to finish it off, but this is what else I did. It basically just leads to my portal. So if you're coming to my house, here you are, you come outside. Underneath this is ice. I'm going to have a pathway go over there. There's going to be a pathway either breaking off of this one, or, well, probably breaking off of that one to go to the bridge. But then you're going to go here, have a pathway that branches off over there. And then this one just goes in here right now because there's nothing over there yet. You can go across into here. And if you were coming this way, you can go this way into this room. Well, into here and then cut over here. And then you're in here. I don't think I'm going to make a pathway to that, because if it's closed, like, if someone wants to see my chest room, it's either going to be open or closed. If it's closed, they'll have to figure out how to open it, and if they can't, then they don't deserve to look through my stuff. So this is when I ran out of stone bricks, stairs. This should be going all the way up here, and then turn right here to go over there. But like I said, not enough stone. And then that's really all I'm going to do for the pathway for right now. I need to redo the lighting because the pathway goes straight through where the lighting is, but I can do that later. So yeah, that's I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Fading Death, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.